Hi everyone, Stacy, CPAPbabes.com. Today, it's going to be really quick. I want to show you my favorite resource and video on YouTube. This is my first favorite one, my favorite CPAP, sleep apnea video, obviously. I will share my second one with you at a later time, but they're both by the same guy. So, I'm going to do a transition. Oh my gosh, I can broadcast. So, I really like this guy. His name is Jason. He runs freecpapadvice.com. And his YouTube name is the Lanky Lefty 27. So this is my favorite video of his, and it's about how if you are still tired, you're new to CPAP, you're still tired, and you have an auto-adjusting machine, you might need your pressure adjusted. So if you can see at the top here, tired. So search that. And then he goes into it. I'm not even going to try to explain it, but when he goes into it, he draws little graphs to kind of illustrate the point. So very interesting stuff. So what I found with my treatment is a couple months after I got diagnosed, I was still feeling tired. And I think I just typed it into Google, why am I still tired with my CPAP? And this is the video that came up. And I feel like a lot of people could really benefit from seeing this information, because it's really good to know. I think, unfortunately, not all of us feel totally supported by our sleep centers and by our healthcare teams. I know at where I go, it's booked up a lot. You can't get in a lot. And I feel like I've kind of been on my own to figure out what's wrong with me. That's just at my sleep center. I have a great naturopath that I work with who's helped me out with a lot of it, but she's not a sleep specialist. So yeah, what I'm finding is you have to advocate for yourself. You have to do a lot of your own research. So watch this video, see if it resonates with you, see if you think that it might be something you need to look into, getting your pressure adjusted. Because what they told me is that, do I really need to keep transitioning? I don't know. So what they told me is that, oh yeah, I'm like, do I need to come back to get a pressure study? And they're like, well, your pressure is 4 to 20, so you're good. And after watching this video, I'm like, no, I need an adjustment. So I had to go in and get it adjusted. The other thing that's interesting, that again, last time I was in there, I was like, hey, I am hoping to get pregnant the next couple of years. If I can convince my husband. No, I've convinced him. We're just getting there, trying to figure out timing and all that. So, but I'm like, when you get pregnant, your body changes, right? So I'm like, when I get pregnant, am I going to have to come in for another pressure adjustment? Like, what's the deal with that? And they're like, oh no, you're on auto, it's fine. But I don't know. I don't think they did too well before with explaining that to me. Jason from freecpapadvice.com does a lot better, like, explaining stuff than my sleep team. So maybe I'll call him. Maybe he can adjust my pressure. That sounds really dirty. I didn't mean I promise like that. Ugh. So anyway, so that is going to be something I'm going to be checking into once I do become pregnant, is just making sure I check in with the sleep center to make sure that my pressure is correct, because I want to have the happiest, healthiest sleep and future child as I can. And if my pressure's off, that would be very bad. So again, favorite resource, the Lanky Lefty 27 on YouTube. I will throw a link to this specific video. Then in a future video, I will talk about my other most referenced sleep apnea CPAP video, which is a little bit different than this one, but it's still good. So I link to this video in the Facebook CPAP sleep apnea support groups all the time, and a lot of people have found it really helpful. So Jason, if you're watching this, thank you for all you do. Thank you for the free advice. I would like to note that you can donate to Jason or buy one of his products, which is Mask Wipe. Don't have it, but I'm sure it's cool, because he does a lot for the community. And it's needed, because sometimes our teams just don't support us like they should, right? Sad, but true. So anyway, hang in there. As I like to say, keep papping. I also like to say papping the night away, kind of like that Chumbawamba song. Papping the night away. Have a great rest of your day, depending on when you're watching this. For me, it is Saturday night. I'm going to go babysit down on the first floor of my building. So that'll be fun. Okay, bye. Love you all. Mwah.